And now we bring you a big news from Karnataka. It seems Karnataka is imposing another government tax. This time, this tax is on high-rise buildings. These high-rise buildings in Karnataka will have to pay 1% fire safety cess. Do remember that Karnataka has a multitude of private builders who make these huge high-rise buildings. They have these commercial buildings as well as residential buildings which are multi-storied. Now the Karnataka government is saying that you will have to pay 1% fire safety cess. So this is another tax after a flurry of taxes. For more on this, I'm joined by Sagay Raj from Bengaluru. Sagay, although we have seen some more taxes coming in and this 1% cess is added to that burden, but Karnataka does, especially Bengaluru, has a lot of high-rise buildings and fire safety can be an issue in these buildings. So do tell us, how much of a burden is it going to be on the people and how important is this cess collection for the government?
And the government says that they haven't increased for a long time, and now it is high time that they go ahead and increase this particular 1% cess on all those high-story building. And if you notice that whoever falls under Fire Act, the Fire Service Act, so only those buildings have to pay. So for an example, if it is a small building, when you don't require all these fire services, you need not pay this fire service tax. And the high-story building which have to follow the guidelines, which have to go ahead and implement fire services, they have to pay the tax. For an example, if you are paying 100 rupees, now you need to pay 101 rupees, just for an example. So probably it all depends upon the fire taxes which has been imposed on buildings, because it differs from one building to another building. The kind of the stories they have, for an example, if there is 20 multi-stories, it's a different price. It is more than that, it will be a different price. So it all depends from one building to another. The government has increased 1% of fire service tax.